I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to my life Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne Mission Souls cover. I'm looking forward to it. I have reacted to Mission Souls like 40 times already. I'll put a playlist at the end over here, I think it is. And Crazy Train was probably the first song I ever heard from Ozzy Osbourne, and I was like, what is this? Who is this? How? And then I started getting into music. This is when I was about 12 years old, right? When I had a burst in my head, and I'm like, okay, I can look music up myself. I can do research. I can listen to what I want, and started downloading music to my computer, making lists and stuff like that. And I remember like watching the music video for this, and I'm like, man, Ozzy is just different, right? I think this came out around 1972. It could be, I already said my guess. All right, 1972. What do you guess at home? Somebody say it. Say it out loud. Oh, wow. 1980? Man. Maybe I was confusing 1972 with 1978, which is closer to 1980. So it was released as a debut single from his solo album, Blizzard of Oz, which, by the way, I have to react to that full album at some point. And if I did, it's going to be on my other channel called GeorgeTheCloud Classics. You can find it down below. The song was officially released in the UK in August 1980, with some sources specifying August 29 or September 12, 1980, and followed later by a US release. Okay, 1980. Man, heavy metal. And the origin, of course, Ozzy with Black Sabbath, basically the founding fathers of metal as we know it. So let's get into it. Real exciting stuff for the music lovers today, and I am happy to check this out. If you'd like to support my music journey, please check out my Patreon over here. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go. They killed it. Heavy metal is alive. Damn. Oh, hold on, kids. That's such a great song. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Nisha, lead guitar. Oh wait, no, that is. I'm trying to remember who was shredding here. Nisha, man. Maybe underrated. Maybe Nisha may be underrated in her guitar playing. She could go all the way. I mean, all of them, of course, you know, if they stick as a band. But if Nisha ever decides to go solo as a guitar player, unstoppable. I mean, this is how is she doing this? 15 years old and doing what, you know, so many people out there throughout the decades have been wanting to do. Man, this hypes me up, this type of music. Whenever they go back to those older decades and they play rock, metal, you know, 70s, 80s, it's just a different vibe altogether. And this song is actually making me like nostalgic. Of course, I wasn't there, you know, with the release in 1980, but it's reminding me of when I first listened to the song in 2009, right? I was a freshman in high school, and I was, you know, discovering this music, and it literally brings me back to that situation where I was living, who I was with, what I was doing, how I was, etc., right? The power of music, it literally transports you back in time. And I'm like, those were the days. Wish I could go back, right, for a second. Ah, man, we get so attached to things everywhere, to people, to memories, to experiences, but it's good. It's what makes us human after all. The vocals here, amazing. I mean, I knew she was gonna do it, but you know, to hear it, it's something else. And I do think they layered different vocals from Stacy. Right? She was singing here, but I could hear a little bit of like backup vocals that I think she did herself. And it's the special, like it's a type of effect that you need for Ozzy's voice, because he himself had this sort of, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's an effect on his voice that it made it sound like a double voice, right? Have heard very few people have that distinction in their voice, but if you don't, then I guess the closest thing you can do is have multiple layers. Ice, I saw him very concentrated on the drums, because on the recent songs that I have reacted to from Mission Souls, I think the drumming was kind of lighter, a bit easier, let's say. This one, I think he was going, I mean, no shenanigans in this video, fully dedicated to the craft. Which is good to see. Here's where we got the shredding. Okay, and then we got the other guitar here in the back. Is this Nasus? Or was it Nisha as well here in the little screen? Maybe it was Nisha. Okay, well, yeah. Man, this is such a classic. Right? And I'm sure everyone watching, you know, you have your own stories, your own memories of when you heard it and what the song reminds you of. Feel free to chime off in the comments. Let me know. And, you know, I always like to hear about people's lives, their connection with the music that I'm reacting to. And, you know, if you have any other suggestions, please comment down below. But this was amazing. One of their best covers, at least one of my favorites, I would say. Thank you. Please subscribe. And at the end, do a flip. Till the next.